माता की जय! भारत माता की
Good morning guys and welcome to another video. It's 6:30 at Nubra Valley, and if you thought that your early morning views from your window or balcony are birds chirping, some good lake view or something like that, well, Nubra Valley has none of those. But it has this. Ain't it beautiful? Oh man, it was severely cold yesterday, but we closed all the doors and all the windows. We didn't move much, but yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, my bike's right there. Okay, my bike's right there. I have to zoom in. And we had to fill extra petrol, all that, so our cans are also ready. Okay, because now today's plan is to go to Pangong Lake, and there are no petrol stations near Pangong Lake. Though we are not staying at Pangong Lake, we'll be going towards Tangste for the night stay, but there we might get, that's the clause. So anyway, it's still cloudy here. It may rain again, but we are planning to leave by 8 because the roads, as per what our leader said, that the roads from here till Pangong Lake are not that great, so we are planning to leave early so that we can spend a couple of hours at Pangong Lake, and after that come back to the hotel and just sleep, because we had just around 6 hours of sleep. So I know 6 hours of sleep for some is enough, but not for me. I need minimum 8 hours of sleep. But anyway, yeah, see you on the road. Okay, or till then you can watch this view while I have my breakfast. So me and Ronald over there randomly decided that we'll visit the Diskit monastery and the statue of Buddha that looks over the entire town of Diskit. So there it is. That is the Diskit monastery. Sorry if I'm if the video is not properly stabilized, because we randomly decided and all our bags are already tied to our bikes, so we couldn't remove anything. For that we have to remove all the bungee cords and stuff, so that is another hectic task. So I just took out the GoPro from my helmet, using it in my hand, no stick or whatever. But yeah, look at that. Monastery is right there with the snow-cladded mountains on the top. Ain't it beautiful? And you can see the town of Diskit right there. That's the town of Diskit. The Hundar sand dunes are right that side where we went yesterday. Man, the statue of Buddha that looks over the entire entire town of Diskit. Remember, this is a cold desert. Desert because it's barren, cold because the weather here is
So guys, we have begun our journey. So we are going to Pangong Lake for today, and we are not staying there. We'll be staying at Tangste, which is at 40 kilometers away from Pangong. Damn, that's a lot of smoke. You know guys, this is the thing about high altitudes and diesel trucks, they smoke a lot. Whoppis. I guess you all must have seen that GoPro video that went viral. Today's ride is, I guess, almost 200 kilometers to reach Pangong. The roads are narrow is what I have heard, and lot of curves. पर मेरे पास पेट्रोल के 2 कैन है जो जिसकी वजह से बाइक अभी ओवरलोड हुआ है, तो मेरे को बहुत संभाल के लेना पड़ रहा है टर्निंग्स में. About this, but I was just checking Google Maps last night, and I found out that from Diskit it's just, I guess, 100 kilometers away from LOC. Also, Siachen is like another 100 kilometers away, and you can see those green patches. From there, there's the road that goes to Siachen.
are on this dry river bed of Shuk. Look around. Wow. The roads are pretty great. कुछ भी हो रहा है. Now we are expecting some pagal nalas ahead. So let's see. And we are just, I guess, around 80 kilometers away from Bangkok. Wow. The weather is comparatively better. It's not that cool, not that bad. So it's great. Anyway, see you on the road.
So guys, Renault had a small accident. One of the riders of our group overtook him from the left side on a bad road, and he lost control of his bike and crashed into Renault. His engine guard has bent and nothing else, so everything is fine.
and luckily the skies are clear above Pangong, which is great. निकला तू? Here it is, guys. The beautiful Pangong Lake. Wow, it looks beautiful. Just 10 minutes before, the weather here was so horrible. It was snowing like anything. We were sitting in the back of vehicle, not moving anywhere from, and not moving, from there. Now my bike started giving problems. For some reason, my battery is completely dead, even though the key was with me. So, yeah, now I have to wait. Now we are halting for a couple of minutes. Not couple of minutes, a couple of hours I guess. But check this view. Kind of reminds you of Three Idiots. There, right down, there are those 3 ass benches. Over there, there's the point where the final scene was done. Man, this is beautiful.
भारत माता की जय! भारत माता की जय!
Guys, my bike's fuse had blown up, because of which it did not start, but I could enjoy Pangong Lake. And right now it's almost 5:30 and we need to reach the hotel before the sun sets, even though the sun sets quite late here, but the temperature is getting cooler right now. Wonderland at Tangste. Now let's see whether we get a hotel room or a tent. Okay, so we were at Pangong. As soon as we reached Pangong, the weather took its toll. Started snowing heavily for almost half an hour. I didn't get out of the backup vehicle. Luckily, the backup vehicle did come, so I just sat inside, locked all the doors, closed all the windows, just sat there. And I was looking outside, people running here and there, or some really brave people trying to take photographs, whatever. But thing is, the whole scenery was not that clear, so it doesn't matter how many photos you take. The whole lake was completely, almost invisible. After half an hour, weather changed. It suddenly became sunny. Came out of the vehicle, started my bike, did not turn. Checked the neutral sign, checked everything, did not work. Nothing was working. So I had to wait for another half an hour or so, just for the mechanic to come and just check. So the mechanic initially thought it may be the problem with the fuse, checked out all the fuse, turned out it was proper. Checked whether the battery was at fault, but the battery was charged. Then they thought of some amp inside the headlamps. They tried checking that as well. Worked everything fine. Went back to the very first step, the fuse. So one of the fuse was blown, because of which none of it was working. The whole bike was completely shut down. But anyway, by the time all those things end up
and I thought I would go to the point where the Three Idiots final scene was there. Many people actually went there, and that time the people who went there during that time the weather was horrible. But when I was supposed to go, and by the time my bike was ready, the weather changed. It suddenly became cold, very cold, though there was not much snow or something, but it became so cold that I literally had my hands freezing. Even if even if I had gloves, okay, even I had gloves on my hands, still it started freezing. Couldn't help it. I was like, it's better if I come back to the stay before the weather starts changing. So we drove back, came to this hotel. Turns out we didn't get the tents. We got the rooms, which are which in this case right now is actually better, because the weather outside is cold, plus it's windy. Plus, for the past 2 days, the weather has not been very supportive. I was thinking of doing a proper Milky Way time lapse here, but there is still cloud. It's still cloudy outside. I'll go and have a look out right now. Maybe if things change, I'll use this one and my GoPro, put it on time lapse, keep it, and later we'll see what comes out. Uh, if not today, then the last option would be Search or Jaspa. After that, there's no hope, because obviously light pollution and all that. So yeah, let's see what weather has to offer at Searchu. Heard it's snowing heavily. Horrible. I guess we came at the wrong. We came to this place at the wrong season. I was speaking to Renault about it, because wherever we were planning to go, weather is weather is changing drastically. We couldn't do much. Anyway, I'll go have my dinner right now. That's it for this video. If you watch this video, please like it, please share, and please subscribe to my channel, because there's more. The journey still continues.